Hold on. Do y'all watch Young and Reckless? Like, do anybody on here watch Now That's TV? So I got introduced to Now That's TV when Zeus pulled that little stunt and went a whole week, 2 weeks without giving us a new episode. And somebody on my TikTok told me to go to Now That's TV and watch South Central Baddies. I immediately got on Young and Reckless, and when I started watching that show, I'm not even gonna lie, I did not like Ivory. I did not like Ivory until I got into like the third episode of Young and Reckless, and then I started watching South Central Baddies, and immediately on South Central Baddies, I liked Ivory. So I was putting, the two shows together, putting her personality together from both shows, and I came to the conclusion that I do like Ivory. It's just something about this girl. It's like, she's low-key a bully, but then again, it's like she be like so out of it. And I don't know. It's just, maybe it's because she low-key give me stud vibes, and she would be like a bomb-ass stud. I don't know what it is. It's something weird about Ivory that I just like about her. Okay, so out of all the fights that Ivory had, I think that Kai stood in the paint with her on Young and Reckless. I think that Legacy stood her ground, but I really, really like Ivory versus Melanie. Now, people, I don't know what's the hate with Mel. Like, yeah, she was tripping when they left the club and she was on them shrooms. Like, girl, don't do that no more. But it gave her this, like, superpower. Like, that girl went in there like the Hulk, and I just don't know. She was confusing me, and they just made it look like she was so big. But on the reunion, like, Mel's fine. I don't know what they talk about. Like, I don't understand what it is. Maybe it's the breeze. Maybe because them things is like literally, they look like real KFC chicken breasts. And maybe that's what the problem was. The KFC had them big pieces of breast. You be like, what the hell am I eating? Like, this is the whole chicken, ain't it? But they tried to make it seem like Mel was so big. That girl is fine. To me, she's fine. And she's pretty. And she hit ready. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, I think the fight between... See, security is what causes the confusion. They will let them go for 10 seconds, and then here they come jumping in, breaking up stuff. Like, stop it. Stop being childish. We're grown. We know what we came to watch. We know what they're about to do. You know what they came to do. So why are you steady jumping in, breaking up stuff? Like, let these people go. If something gets to the point where they're hurt, like Sav, I don't know what Sav did. I don't know why Sav came there with that, but her tune changed so quickly. And the way Sav let Crystal dog walk her, girl, sit down. Don't ever in your life sit up and say that you just a fighter. Now, she got Crystal on that last round, but that was by look. That was by chance. And Crystal that girl can't even fight. I select want her to change her name to goddamn Isabel or something, because you can't be making us look like that. Crystal, I don't even like Crystal's personality. It's like she's trying so hard to give, I guess, this hood, down for it, Latina woman. Like, I hate when people do that. That's not, I don't get when the ghetto acting personality becomes being down, or if that's, is that really what black people look like? Like, is that the behavior that we pass off for when other people, like of different cultures and different races, they come and, when they hang out with black people, they get this Eminem kind of vibe and this early J-Lo kind of vibe, and I don't get it. Like, is that really how we act? Is that how... I don't know, whatever. But Sav she pissed me off. She left from out of there looking like she had just left from out of a hurricane. Like, girl, you made a fool of yourself. I don't care if you did get your one in. You made a fool of yourself. You should have sat down, just had a conversation with them. You shouldn't have jumped up trying to fight, because you can't fight and you couldn't fight. And they said that Cuzzo is a midget, is a little person. And you let the little person, girl, I'm so over Sav at this point. Like, anyways, Ivory and Melanie. I think that it was a tie. I would call it a tie, because Ivory was me. She was getting mad. But Mel was getting a bad night. We can't just sit up there and act like Mel just, she just got beat up because she didn't just get beat up. Like, Mel was in there. She was in there for the count. But what y'all think? Like, who would y'all get at to? Ivory or Melanie? Do you even like Ivory or Melanie? I like both of them. I was slick want to see Melanie on Baddies. I want Melanie to leave Now That's TV and go to Baddies. I would like to see Melanie outside of just the fighting atmosphere. I want to see her out with the girls, dressed up at the club, having fun. I want to see her in the house, sitting down, chilling, talking, playing games with House B. Lemmy gonna post a status talking about, do y'all want to see the cast separated in two houses or one house? It was a lot of people said they want them in the same house, but baby, I want them separated, honey. I enjoy having House A and House B because I was able to see the personalities how I needed to see them. I seen the girls in their different elements. I noticed that the girls in House A are stuck up and boring, and the girls in House B, they were fun. They were lit. I liked it. But what y'all think about Ivory and Melanie? Who y'all think won it? And do y'all even like them?